And we're live. Welcome back. Week 5 of quarantine. Week 2, day 3, day 4. Let's have a shot. I don't know.
It's not day fucking 5. It's like day 14 or some shit.
I have no clue what the fuck days are right now. Cheers. Woo! So what's going on, man?
Fuck, bro.
Got a bit of tequila all over it. On your back of leather here.
Whatever, it's a cheap couch anyway. I'm from some Indian store.
Where?
In Whitby by White Oaks. It was kind of surprising. It's like $2,000 for the couch or something.
White Oaks, that's some ghetto shit.
Yeah, it wasn't like in White Oaks, like in the buildings that consistently get rated. It's just like by the Little Caesars there or whatever. It wasn't
Yeah.
a cheap financial decision. I wanted a couch that just in case my dogs fuck it up, I won't be too mad about it and I won't want to kill them for it, right?
Yeah, have you ever killed your dog on purpose before?
I'm not Joe Exotic for Christ's sake, so.
Is that what that happened in that documentary? I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch the whole thing? He was putting down some tigers. For those of you that haven't seen it, fucking Tiger King, this fucking documentary on Netflix. It's kind of about Joe Exotic, this other fucking cocksucker that also owns a tiger farm or whatever, and then there's a third bitch, Carol, who also owns like her own tiger farm, but hates the other two guys because she feels like what they do on their farms is worse than hers.
How many parts is this?
It's 7 parts, and bro, they have so many tigers. Like between these 3 people, they probably have like just under 1,000 tigers. Yeah, in captivity, and like they breed tigers and shit.
So you're saying it's worth the watch?
Bro, Joe said he had 200.
Yeah, it's worth the watch.
Yeah,
I'll give it a check out tonight. Did you say 200 and something tigers?
Yeah.
200 and something
this
tigers.
was Big Cat Rescue, it's GW Zoo, and I can't remember what the third one is, but yeah. Basically, the 2 zoos, they breed tigers, and the third one, Big Cat, they don't breed tigers, and that's like the distinguishing difference between the 2 of them.
You know what's crazy about all animals, and I learned this from fish? Mm-hmm. Like, certain species are close enough to breed and have a kid, but like a liger, for example, a lion and tiger can actually make a liger. But ligers can't breed. It's not like Napoleon Dynamite taught me. Yeah,
to do that.
It's like they can't have kids. Like I learned that from
mules.
fish.
Mules can't have kids either.
Yeah. What?
No, mules can't have kids. Like a donkey and a horse makes a mule. So
really?
Yeah, so 2 mules can't make another mule.
I don't think so.
That makes sense though. Yeah. I learned that there's like fucking tiger muskies, like one like it's a half pike, half muskie. It's like rare to catch. Yeah. And I've been trying to catch one, but it's like how do you like aim? You can try to target it, but like,
I remember I used to be good at like one fishing video game a long time ago. Like one of the first fishing.
Like those Rapala games or whatever. Yeah, they were actually kind of lit.
They weren't bad, man.
I had one on original Xbox I used to actually rip. It was pretty fun.
Original Xbox was the shit, man. That's a good system. Xbox and Xbox 360 were
Shut
systems.
up, Matilda.
Yeah, that's Matilda, my dog, crying. If you guys can hear her.
We have someone in a cage. It's not a dog. It's a human, and they never shut up.
It's a teenage girl named Matilda.
She doesn't shut up. I feel like Jeffrey Epstein out here trying to control these bitches.
Yeah, it's a good rate on the teenage girls right now in the market, if you were wondering.
Oh yeah, back to the sex trade of illegal youth. Remember my original conspiracies? I'm pretty sure since then more of these people again fucking get. Girl from Smallville got it. The fucking UK Prime Minister got it. Harvey Weinstein, if we didn't already touch that.
Honestly, we're gonna go back to the whole Boris Johnson. This guy was literally in a meeting before that saying like he saw people in the hospital with coronavirus and he's giving them handshakes and shit prior to getting it, which I think is the funniest thing.
He was trying to call it. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just wash your hands. It's no big deal. It's like, no, you can't shake the hands of people that have it.
This guy's like, wait, if I get this cold, I get to stay home for 2 weeks and not have to be fucking interviewed by the press every day.
Honestly, man, like you're the PM. It doesn't matter if you are dying of corona, you're still getting fucking death penalty.
But he's a prime minister, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't like a voted in one. I'm pretty sure like someone quit or some shit. I don't know how
England works, I couldn't tell you.
I think it was like someone like Brexit was a shit show and then somehow he ended up in power, like not even by choice. I'm pretty sure like
people give Trump shit about his hair, but like if you see Boris Johnson's hair, like
people say he's like the English version of Trump, but
he's way worse than Trump. Trump wouldn't shake hands with someone that has COVID.
But he's also a germaphobe. I'm pretty sure Trump is.
Trump?
Yeah. Did you see the clip of the girls like had a bit of fever on Saturday? And he's like, oh no.
I like that attitude though. It shows a fucking,
self-aware.
It shows self-awareness and it shows people like, yo, this isn't a joke. I'm trying to get away from people that have this. Like, I think our president should show that, He shouldn't be taking it lightly during this time where people are getting sick left, right, and center and motherfuckers are dropping like flies.
The real question is it off base to ask another man for his pickle?
Are you a pickle guy?
I love pickles, man.
You're just trying
Yo,
to
send a pickle, fam.
Asking DB for a pickle?
I do want a pickle.
That's fucking hilarious.
You're gonna actually sit here and eat a
I
pickle?
was like, I don't know, in black cultured. Asking another man for a pickle.
I'll tell you right now, not a lot of black guys eat pickles anyway.
Oh,
so.
yeah, mate. There's some ASMR for the people right now.
Oh, bro. Pickles are so gross.
I fucking love this shit.
Drinking, alright? Shit.
It's like a cucumber, but more pickly.
Buddy, come on. It's a cucumber with rind.
Is that what it is? It makes it a pickle?
You didn't know that?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I don't pickle things.
Well,
It's delicious.
alright, fuck, let's get to one of those topics that some dickhead was
Someone's
telling us.
literally sitting there listening to this and like, why the fuck is this guy crunching a pickle on his fucking podcast making me listen to this shit, you fucking asshole. I'm sorry. And if anyone loves the crunching sound, you're welcome. What was the topic? Go to the topic. Oh yeah, the one about how should NBA and NHL pick up the season with this like
They're
corona
not
situation.
going to. I think the season's fucked at this point.
No, they're gonna do summer. I think they're gonna go into the summer. They're either gonna do a shortened end of regular season or just start playoffs. I would love for the idea of just start playoffs where they're at.
Shit. I agree with that.
That would be
Starting right
dope.
where it is now is a good idea, but I feel
But what
like
would you do? You'd have to like see. You'd have to make sure everyone plays the even amount of games. So if people have 2 games in hand, you let the other teams play their at least 2 games.
I feel like with social distancing going on, I don't think it's gonna be possible to finish like this year.
Did you hear they're talking about doing it in Bahamas?
I think it's gonna be
NBA?
a wash.
That'd be lit. NBA in
If
Bahamas.
they go to one place where there's like obviously no COVID and they can have like games, whether it's like with a crowd or not, that would be dope. But
No,
I
we're
think
just
the
gonna-
season's done. NBA and NHL, I think there's no bringing it
Nah,
back.
you can do
I think it's
playoffs.
close.
Just go straight into the playoffs.
They're not
And
gonna
man,
do
imagine the energy they'll have coming out of
That'll be
that.
shit. The energy will be fucking trash.
Yeah,
Because they haven't been playing, right? So it's gonna be a bunch of like really.
That's why
rusty
you
guys.
give them 5 to 7 games each team, just to get like at least your legs under you,
It's not
and then
enough,
straight into the
bro.
playoffs. Dude, the
Playoff
first.
intensity
But let's
is
be
all
real.
different
No, okay,
beast.
but let's be real. The first round.
Like, we're watching the playoffs right now. Like if
Yeah.
you guys are wondering, we're watching the
Toronto.
Eastern semis, Philly and Toronto game 3. But like
Toronto's down 2-1. They
Yeah.
needed this win big,
Yeah,
and you
the-
know what?
the
They got
intensity is way
it.
more intense than like regular season games. That's why it's hard.
No,
for
I
me to
get
think
that,
just
but you
go
got to think these
right
guys
to
are
the playoffs.
well rested. You're gonna have like LeBron with this much rest
LeBron's always well rested. He's
off of a Kobe
like
death.
2 mil on his body.
This guy's gonna be flying.
Holy fuck.
You
Kawhi.
can't be using Kobe's death as like a reason for LeBron to go off.
Raptors were looking good too. That's the thing that kind of like
Looking good, not great, but whatever.
respects. No, they were looking. If they stayed healthy for more than a week, they'd
I
be
know,
all right.
They're fucking constantly sick. Constantly getting injured. It's fucked up. Raptors team right now, we're fucked up, but like, honestly, the COVID's kind of a good thing. Give us time for like Norman Powell to get back and Van Fleet to get back. If we do end up salvaging the season, like the team will be healthy, so there's always that. But,
No Raptors got COVID. That's huge.
yeah, that's huge. I don't even know. Like Serge Ibaka was literally up Goldberg's ass and didn't get it, so he must have obviously contracted after that game.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, that was weird. Cause like, when the fuck would he have got it? Like probably post game. Like maybe it's shaking hands with someone.
Right after the game, he gets it and
Like
shit.
shaking kids' hands or some shit. They took the L, so how many kids'
I'm
hands are
crying.
shaking?
But did he get it from the kid or did the kid get it from him? That's the whole thing.
Did he give it to a kid?
And then, yeah, it was said that he gave it to the kid. Some kid he was handshaking with. And I'm getting it.
Yo, producer Bod, you want this thing? Take it. What other questions do we have? So you can say no.
Let me
I say
see.
start up in there with a couple of games and just go right in the playoffs. Run through the summer. It'll be a lit summer with the offs going on.
Oh, yeah. My boy's like getting pussy on quarantine.
Oh, that is a good question.
It's all about risking it at this point. Like, if you're a single guy right now, like, it's all about risking a
No,
possibility.
it's
of
not
getting
even about
COVID.
you willing to risk it. It's about how slimy and much you can convince her to risk it to give it up for
I
you.
think any girl that's interested in you will give it up regardless of COVID or not. Like, I don't think COVID's going to be a determining factor.
Even if
in
she's
it for a girl.
quarantining with her fucking parents.
No, girls don't give a shit, bro. If a girl really likes you and she wants dick, she's definitely going to be like, yeah, I'm about this life.
So if I text a girl right now that I've been fucking and was like, hey, let's link up.
Have you not been fucking her during this quarantine?
No,
Have
before
you
we
tried
were.
to?
No, but the girl's like diabetic, so she's like one of the
that's
at-risk
fair,
people.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
If
it's
she's
like,
at risk.
so I didn't even really
she's-
ask to hang out because she was just saying she's like an at-risk, you know. But she's still working though.
I mean, like, I think that, like, diabetics obviously can, but I think it's more for people that don't really take care of their diabetes. Like, if you are diabetic but still smashing cakes, like, obviously.
Rochelle doesn't give a fuck. I could go over there right now and give her the dick you seen on live. She's begging for that.
Buddy, you won't even kiss her. Relax.
do you need to kiss someone? Well, like, think about rape.
Buddy, I don't know. I feel like rapists definitely kiss. I feel like, at some point during the rape, they're kind of like, let's make this sensual.
So if you're raping, no, okay, not if you're raping someone.
That's weird. Like, I can't put myself in the third person if I'm raping.
But like, why would you go for a kiss?
I don't know. Kissing is like a sensual part of sex. Like, I feel like they do go for the kiss, and the girl's just like, no. Like, they're just like, they're sitting you're
there.
raping me. You're not gonna kiss me too, asshole.
They're sitting there limp, like you're just like, like
yes, yes, that's what I believe.
Yeah, that sick saying the rapist probably eats the girls out.
I was just about to say that, actually. I was just thinking that, like, yeah, he's just like eating her out, and she's like, I don't like this. Like,
Kawaii 3.
You could literally be licking her clit into oblivion, and she's like, you're raping me, so then I'm not getting off.
But what if you notice she starts getting wet? Then is it rape anymore?
I mean, it still started off as rape.
Biologically, it's not rape.
I mean, it's one of those things, like, you're raping her, and she realizes how good it is, and
body gives you consent before the mind does.
She's like, yeah, I'm really wet from this, though. But she just always had that fantasy, so now it's kind of like you're just fulfilling it. But she knows she didn't want it. I don't know.
You ever had girls worry about ask for the rape fantasy?
I've had a couple. But if a girl ever did, I'd be like, I'm black, right? So.
What does that have to do?
With like anything?
Don't ask about it?
Yeah, don't ask me to ever do anything that seems illegal, because I'm black, and it will be pushed against me at some point.
I see what you're saying.
That
it's a worry.
Terrible.
It's a worrisome thing.
Yeah, I would never.
It's a trap.
A girl kind of taught me to, like, yeah, this is what rape scenario. I'd be like, no, like, I'm not doing any of that shit, because then one day you're just like, hey, it really was rape.
So you're saying, to answer the question of getting pussy in quarantine,
yeah,
it is just a matter of if the girl likes you or not. But what if this is like, let's say you haven't been fucking this girl and you're trying to make a move on a girl to get her out of quarantine?
I feel like, once again, like, a girl likes you enough, if the conversation is going well enough, she's gonna slide. But if it's one of those ones where, it's still kind of like on the fucking fence, you gotta see her in person to really make that extra move.
You gotta take her out for dinner or something.
Whether take her out for dinner or just hang out with her in general. Like, sometimes some girls are kind of standoffish, especially with text and all that shit. And then when you actually chill with them that one time, they're like, oh yeah, this guy's actually kind of cool, whatever the case may be. So I think it's one of those kind of things, like, depending on the girl, whether the conversation is going well, where you are in that part of courting, whether she's gonna let you, like, smash during quarantine or even chill during quarantine.
When you're courting, I haven't heard that word in a while, but I actually like it. I
use courting.
When you're courting a female, when like, how...
What type of courting are we talking? First of all, are we just like courting, like,
just say you just start talking.
You want to get with her, or you're just trying to fuck her?
Either way.
Well, it's two different times.
No, I get it. No,
you can do the trying to get with her to fuck her too if you want.
All right, because that defeats the purpose of my question. Trying to fuck her. Just say you actually like fuck with the girl, you like her. When do you start during the courting process actually act like yourself? You know what I'm saying?
Never. No, I'm just kidding.
That defeats the purpose.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm just
like, that's like saying the girl you're with now.
Don't let them see your weak spots, right? So.
Honestly, no
chinks in the armor. That wasn't being racist.
This is kind of almost a defense mechanism as much as it is laziness, as much as it is anything. I've purposely, will stop putting on, unless I'm just trying to fuck, I'll put on the perfect fake salesman act. I can put on a fuckboy act. But if I actually like a girl, I will give her the straight, shitty version of myself right off the bat. And if she's still hanging around, I'm like, alright. That's a good one.
It's all
not a shitty version of myself, but I'm not gonna cap and pretend I'm someone I'm fucking.
Well, I never pretend I'm someone that I'm not, but for me, it's all about how you make me feel as a person. Like, if you make me feel like the happy, lovey-dovey boyfriend that's gonna take you shopping and do all that, then you're gonna get that side of me. If you don't, then you're gonna get the regular side of me, which is just like the average guy that plays video games and. I meant to say, shout out to the quarantine Snapchat group. Who put me in that anyway? Do you know who? I have no idea.
I just was in this
quarantine
group.
I just saw you in the group and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
How long has that group been going on? What is it? A
couple of days. Yeah, it's pretty good. We just post meals and drink together, really.
Yeah, one day I was just I just had a group that said quarantine. I was like, and I don't even know half the guys.
I don't, neither do I. But it's just it's 20 or so guys and someone will do a voice chat or it's a conference call. It'll be 10 of us all video chatting.
Just staring at each other, putting filters on our faces.
Putting filters on, drinking beers and shit. I'm like, boys, we're in shambles.
And it's funny because I've had other group chats do the same thing because no one knows what the fuck to do with themselves. Nobody.
I just do what I've always been doing, which is playing video games, watching movies on Netflix. I've pretty much seen everything on Netflix, so it was a bad time for quarantine.
That's a good thing. I'm so behind on Netflix. I have lots to catch up on. I've been playing Pokemon Emerald.
I haven't really seen everything. You got the new Pokemon, or did you get an old one?
No, I've been doing the emulator online of Pokemon Emerald. I'm gonna do Crystal after I beat this one. But I just got my 8th badge. About to attempt the Pokemon League, but before attempting the Pokemon League, I'm trying to get all the rare Pokemon I can get before.
Don't you just get them beforehand? That's what I always do.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
The one you get like last is Moltres in that.
Well, no, I'm not on that.
I'm
not on that game. I'm on Emerald, so it's like
Is Emerald different?
It's one after Crystal, so gen after that, like Gold, Silver.
Oh,
one.
you emulator of that. Okay, that's I think that's for DS.
Yeah,
DS.
well,
Yeah.
it might have been. No, I had it on
Advanced.
Yeah, it was Game Boy Advance
DS
SP. I remember I had it, but
Or I supposed to say
yeah.
DS is different.
But no, it's a generation after that, and it's like I got to the point. It was like after the 8th badge, now I can get all these legendary before the. You know what I mean? Because they're part of the story.
I'm trying to remember how that
So now I'm about to go off.
went.
Crystal's dope though. I'm gonna do Crystal after.
Crystal is the best one.
I'm gonna do Crystal after.
Because I'm pretty sure Crystal has like the original 3 legendary you can get, and it has the other 3 ones that they just pop up on you randomly when you're in the middle of nowhere. And they just like show up. The 3 legendary dogs.
Oh,
right?
the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and you never caught them.
What do you mean? You never caught them?
No, I
You
mean
didn't
like
catch them.
no, all of them are
Maybe
gonna
you didn't
bitch.
catch them.
No, you eventually
I
catch
got
them.
all of those niggas, bro. Fucking
Yeah, you catch
my
them.
max
Yeah,
level.
What was your max Pokemon caught in Crystal?
Oh, I
Max?
couldn't tell you
What do you
that.
mean
That was
max?
at 237.
I just got the ones that I knew.
But
How
this is
many
my
is
point.
it?
got the niggas that
There
I
was
like.
251 in Crystal. I had 237.
How many
So
is in
people
the
always talk
Pokedex?
about the 251 in the Crystal Pokedex. So I always say, I'm like, unless you have more than 237 Pokemon, you really can't talk to me.
Don't
Chat
don't you
Because I
have?
had all the original Pokemon from the first one. I had Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle.
So do
all
you
the way
have-
to the
how do you
evolution,
get them?
And the other 3,
I got
Blaziken,
the
Crocodile,
the
on the
highlights.
fucking... I got them all.
You have to get through trades though for some.
Of course, yeah. You have to do the trades.
So what didn't you get? Like
A
Mewtwo?
couple random ones you have to like trade and evolve and shit, or like ones that like. This is no. I think I had either Mew or Mewtwo. I think I had one of them. I think you might need
Mew you could get. I remember from like
You could catch Mew naturally. That I didn't have Mewtwo because Mewtwo you had to get the original one.
really. I thought it was Mew. Well, Mew had it. You could get in the original one. I think too.
Mewtwo you had to catch in red, blue, or yellow because he's in the cave at the very end. That random cave you get to surf to.
Oh yeah, is he even sick?
We're really nerding out right now with Pokemon shit. Well, yeah, Mewtwo's obviously nasty. Man.
No, because sometimes you catch the legendaries in the game and they're not that good in battle.
Mewtwo is saucy. All you need is like a metronome, psychic, earthquake, and like a flamethrower or a thunderbolt.
What about?
Hyper
Yeah, it is
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
Yeah, the Hyper Beam
yeah.
is disgusting.
What about
I think Hyper Beam is an overkill move. You don't really need that shit.
What about
If you're
Lugia?
strong enough level, if you're above like a level like 70 something and you use Psychic, it is devastating.
What about
There's
Lugia?
options.
Psychic,
Options
it
are
destroys
just
shit.
too much.
What about Lugia? Did you ever like?
Lugia was also.
Nah, Lugia's my nigga. 'Cause
I
he
like
can
his
learn
He's
fly.
a fucking
Yeah.
bird, my nigga. I
He
hate
surf,
birds.
fly,
Electricity guns birds.
all water.
The strongest fly.
He can do
You
anything.
can learn Hydro Pump,
Everything.
Thunder, and
Yeah.
Psychic.
He can do all the types of moves.
I don't use Thunder because Thunder doesn't have that good accuracy. It's like a 75 accuracy.
Yo, what other
you have
questions we
Thunderbolt
have?
that does beer damage as well.
Yeah, I can do all
And
that.
Thunderbolt already is like
I
120.
learned those.
What
We're super nerding out right now.
yeah.
But, like,
What other questions did we get? Get off the Pokemon topic.
that was pretty much it. That was like the brunt of it. I only got like 2 or 3 questions.
And then
I kind of put that up a little late.
they said talk shit about Landon. Fuck Landon. Straight
Landon's my
up.
boy, but yeah,
Fuck
I mean,
you,
just
Landon.
going to get to the Mayo Chicken
There's
podcast.
no way he's listening to this right now. And if you ever dig through these tapes, and if I pass away somehow, just I want to say about
the
Landon.
Rona?
Anything. If I die, and this
Honestly,
is on tape,
if you die from
Landon.
the Rona, I want so much clout. Like my partner died. Like,
Yeah, same for you.
Mayo died. Well, no, you're like, I'm black. No one gives a shit if I die.
Oh, yo, no, that'd be great. You go out like Tupac, that'd blow me up.
With all like my old fucking like
Okay.
pod material. You're like, yeah, it's tragic. His black friend died.
I just want to say, Landon, you're my boy. I fuck with you, but like, fuck you, man. You're a piece of shit and a bitch.
I mean, well, shout out Cedar Smoke Carpentry. Like, you know. Those
Oh
are-
yeah, did they fix up your patch yet?
No, it didn't, bro.
When the fuck are they supposed to come over here?
They're my friends, so they're gonna take longer than normal. But I appreciate that though. 'cause
So you
that's-
consider Landon a friend, eh?
Well, yeah, you gotta have a couple white friends in the bag, right?
Do you think he'll
In case
invite
I need to
you?
get bailed out of jail.
Do you
one
think
time.
he'll invite you to his wedding?
I don't think so.
Why? Because you're black.
He doesn't want that much culture at his wedding.
Yeah.
Plus, I know they're not serving jerk chicken, so I don't want to
That's
know.
the super
I don't know how the Maltese families and the Italian. I think it's Jen's Italian. They
Oh,
might
my
not handle the
girlfriend's
one black
Italian.
person too. It might be too much
That's
for them.
okay. Like I've been around my girlfriend's family. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're white Italian, so.
Nobody's actually that racist, and if they are, they hold it to themselves for the most part.
Ooh, yeah, it's hit and miss.
You think? At
Yeah,
a
I
wedding
mean, I've-
situation, I figure like they
Not
won't
like
do-
a wedding situation, but I've had relationships with girls before where like I went to like meet like family members and shit, and then the family members were like smiling in my face like yeah okay, and the girlfriend came on after was like listen, they're pissed that I brought a nigger here. so it's hit and miss.
Mel
Miss.
Were you dating Mel Gibson's daughter?
You get raped
You
by
look
a
like
pack
a
of niggers.
bitch in heat.
Your fault. Nah.
I gotta.
I love that. I love that clip. That's my favorite shit.
I still think Mel's not that bad a dude at heart.
I don't. Like I said, I believe that was.
I really don't think
he said that out of anger.
He was very intoxicated.
Yeah, I think that was out of anger. I don't think he would actually like call.
That came to him in the moment. He was just saying shit.
But that's what I would probably say to my
Hey,
girlfriend
that's
too.
your
Like
true
I
self,
wouldn't.
right?
I wouldn't say a pack of white guys. I definitely say a pack of niggers. So I'm black. So
Yo, I have a question for you. What was the
hyped up sexual niggers.
What is the most fucking crazy, weirdest sex story you have? Like awkwardest, like.
I said okay. Let's do
sex
this one. There's this one chick I picked her up. This is my Tinder days. I picked her up from like some hood in Scarborough. I can't remember where it was. It might have been somewhere in Malvern.
Let's go with Melbourne for sure.
Yeah, let's go with Malvern for shits and gigs. So she had fucking black chick with spacers.
Why?
I don't know. The sides of her head were shaved, and she had like the middle part was like in braids, almost like dreads, but like.
Did
just,
she grow up in a
braids.
white home?
It was very confusing. I didn't understand what was going on, but like I knew what I was getting into. But
Was she hot though? Like she was good looking?
Not really.
What
I liked about her, she had a good body. She was like thick and she was tall, so she's very like Amazonian.
What do you rank her out of 10? Like
out of 10?
6.5?
No, I wouldn't say that. But my rating scale is very, very harsh.
So what do you rate?
Probably like a 4.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
Jeez, what's your girlfriend?
I'm about to say what my fucking girlfriend is.
I was just trying to trap you. I was like,
you can't chat with that one, honestly. If it was like previous, to us dating, like maybe I would have threw a ranking.
No, I'm just trying to get a gauge of someone we could use. What's Chrome as? That's a good.
Oh, we were talking about this earlier, actually. Chroma's like, she's like
8.5, 9.
Are we talking about personality as well?
No, you're
just like,
whatever your ranking system is. I'm not even fucking rank.
Well, I feel like because there's a shortage of Hispanics really in Toronto, it gives her a
fucking higher
ranking. Yeah, because like I say this all the time, like white girls, there's a billion fucking white girls around, and they all look different, but there's a lot of attractive.
They all struggle to arc their back during doggy, you know.
They do, but no, I mean the ones that fuck black guys know what they're doing.
Or the one that start taking yoga at some point, you can tell like, oh, you're way more fucking flexy.
Sometimes.
If they figure out the position.
If they do dance too, girls that dance and do gymnastics and shit,
they can pop it.
Oh, buddy, they can do foolish things with their body.
So what we rank Chromas?
Back to the. Are we doing the Chromas thing or the black chick?
You still haven't ranked it.
I say Chromas is like between that 8.7 ranking.
Okay. Now I get the ranking of the black chick at 4.5. She's half a Chromas.
Well, yeah. Because the body, like, I don't want to sound like chauvinistic, but like, you know what I mean? Her body wasn't like super tight. Like, she had big tits and like a decent ass, but it wasn't like anything to call home about. Like,
well, the spacers and fucking Skrillex haircut gave it away. There's no way she's higher than a fucking like 7. No way.
Yeah, well,
you had to be a dime.
Some of them. There are some of them.
Dime,
Yeah, she'd have to be dime. No, she wasn't that at all.
Where were we going though? So going with the story.
So I brought her over. And she wants to get really physical during sex, which like. Whatever,
that's what sex is.
Yeah, a little choking and shit. Like I'm cool with that, right? But then she was like, "Yo, I was fucking her from behind." And she's like, "Fish hook me." So you know, I'm there fucking double fish hooking this girl from behind, like literally holding her cheeks like they're reins, and just going to pound town. So it's like just the centrical force from the pounding with.
That's
holding,
a good grip though.
It's a ridiculous grip, but it's just like to me, I was like, this is so painful. So that was like the craziest thing to me because I was just like, you know,
yeah, that is fucked up.
Yeah, it was a bit much, like, you know what I mean, just for me, especially on the basis of like there's no prior like we've been having sex for a while, like this is something we got into for a first time sexual like getting involved with someone was very like strange for something
rapey.
Wasn't even rapey, you just went 0 to 100 real quick, like, you know what I mean, like you'll date a girl for like years and like finally get to fuck her in the ass.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that's just how things are. So it's like it's strange to like.
That's a you thing. I usually try to get in the butthole early in a relationship. Just
white guys those white guys like they love assholes.
because if they know you're a bit of a freak off the go, then it gives you way more wiggle room later. If you don't open that door early enough,
know you're a freak and still not give a shit. Like they're just like, well, I'm giving you this. This is all I have for you.
Well, the asshole for me, I don't really. It sounds bad, but it's not really like a question. It's more of a sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
I've had that before. I used to fuck with this one black chick where it was like one time I had a steward in her ass and she was just like, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Well, no, you saw with the finger, and if you get to know in the finger, then that's what you know. But if they're good with the finger,
depends on the kind of girl. This girl's a sub, right? Like some girls are like so submissive that like, you know what I mean, if you throw her their ass, that's what they want. Like they want to be put in like their place.
I've had more chicks sending me nudes because of this fucking quarantine.
Yeah.
Which I'm not really like happy per se. I'm like, yo, you're bored and you're not sending this to just me. It's like, this is a fucking going out.
I'll tell you right now, bro.
This is a BCC email going out to the community.
Yeah, I don't really like nudes. That's for that exact reason. Like, I don't think there's anything special about. Like, don't send me pictures that you're gonna send some other asshole. Like,
but speaking of,
I'm still gonna have some pussy some other assholes had, but I just don't like. I don't like the feeling of.
But the thing I did like about it, she did a good mix of different like shots, angles. And she even did a close-up of the vag.
If you're gonna do that,
she went close-up of the butthole.
You gotta hold a calendar and a fucking clock beside you, so I know that I'm getting this like hot off the press.
The thing is, yeah, I don't like. I don't like the idea if it's not like individual for me.
Like
I
feel
feel like it's
a
just
nude and your hair color is different and shit, and I'm like, when did you take this? Like, how many guys have seen this? That type of shit like irritates me. You know what I mean?
Like I'm following I'm following a free OnlyFans page now instead of like. The whole personalization makes it good.
Exactly. That's my whole idea. Make them like hold your name in the picture, like cringe.
Yeah, at Kev.
Yeah.
Like this is for you while she's fucking twiddling her twat. Oh. Twiddling her twat. That's it. Cool.
I don't even want pics anymore. If you're not gonna send me like a video of you masturbating, then I'm over it.
Honestly, if you're not gonna send me fucking conspiracy theories, then we can't be like.
That's if you want something serious, but just in general, like, you know, for me, like, nudes don't really ever in. If you're not gonna send me like a video of you like fingering your asshole or like, you know, playing with your pussy, then it's kind of like.
So I had a friend and his fiance were telling me one time, they're like, oh yeah, I was going on like a first date or two with this chick, and then they're like, yeah, don't bring up aliens or anything. So I was like, I thought about it, but then I purposely brought it up because I'm like, yo, if this chick don't fuck with aliens and don't believe in aliens, I want to end that shit right away. Like, I'm not gonna fucking waste my time with someone that's that stupid and doesn't believe in aliens. You know what I mean? Like, if that puts them off...
I don't think it's just stupidity. I think it's just this lack of, like, you know, experience in the world or thinking things can be bigger than just this planet.
Yeah. But, like, why wouldn't you ask that in the first date meeting?
People are just content with, like, this just being what it is. People just don't really believe in aliens.
I love the idea of a first date just fucking throwing a wrench. Be like, you know, things are going well, and you throw at that. Do you believe in aliens? Like, you know? You don't go full on hard on it, but you, like... But you see where their mind is on crazy thoughts.
It is good to just like play the field of like all the things that you're into to see if there's a match. That's definitely a good idea. But you know what? Sometimes it actually is good to just dive all the way in there. Because if you go, because if she'll tolerate it, then you're just like, okay, this girl's a keeper. Whether she believes in it or not, or she'll just indulge in it. Yeah,
or if she can have a conversation about it.
Yeah, if she's willing to just indulge in something that she may not believe in, that's just like even more worth it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Call me old fashioned, I guess.
Simp season.
No buckets.
No bucket. Yeah.
Oh, wow, actually.
This is the game we know Toronto won. It's in Philly. They're down 2-1.
And then we did win this one. Kawhi really just like got us through Philly. Like, we would have died without Kawhi.
Yeah, there's no way we would have, because Jimmy Buckets was getting so many buckets. He would have won in overtime if they went. Corona.
Oh my god.
It's Corona time.
I thought to stay away from the Asians. It's my white friends sneezing in my basement.
Hey, it's Corona time.
Whatever. My black immune system is strong as shit anyway.
If anyone has Corona,
survived slavery. So
if anyone got Corona, it's your fucking mom.
For sure.
By the way,
yeah. This is weird. So my mom came back from Jersey.
Yo, bro, you're ratting on camera. She could go to jail for this.
Yeah,
no, she hasn't. No, she's isolated.
She hasn't left her house, right? She hasn't had over 5 people over, but like, yeah, she's supposed to be isolated. I mean, she's had people come to her house. And she's like, yeah, they're standing outside the door, so it's not as bad. I'm like, they're still talking to each other.
If anyone, she's at risk.
Well, she's diabetic too. She's diabetic, so if she gets it, then she better put up a fight, because, you know, I don't want to deal with this mortgage.
Oh, if she gets it, does that mean she's a pedophile?
Because she's part of like the Oprah.
She's a part of like some fucking cult.
My mom doesn't even like kids that much. She didn't like me that much as a kid, so.
Yeah, she's probably not drinking their blood.
For sure not.
Adrenochrome.
There's too much blood. There's too much sugar in blood.
Adrenochrome.
She might just fucking OD on diabetes.
Google it, man.
The blood is too sweet.
Tom Hanks be drinking kids' bloods. Be drinking. Tom Hanks do be drinking kids' blood.
Hanks. I didn't realize he referred to himself as Hanks, like Hanx. I thought it was really weird.
So if that drug's a real thing, I guarantee you athletes would do it. What do you mean? I didn't realize Dwayne Wade's name was spelled D-W-A-N-E. Or it's like D-W-Y.
Yeah, it's D-Wayne.
Yeah, it's Dwayne. It's like Dwayne.
No, it's Dwayne, like Dwayne. D-Wayne.
No, it's not Wayne. It's the Y's right after the W. It's D-W-Y-A-N-E.
Also, it's not
Dwayne. It's not Wayne. It's like
Dwayne.
It's like Dwayne.
He's American, bro. He's a fucking son daughter, so who cares about that guy?
Oh my god.
Why would that make you care less about someone though? Because his daughter's like transition though. Who gives a fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about anyone's kids.
Like, I don't give a shit about people's kids either. But to me, it's just like, I don't know. as a public figure, I think it's weird to put out that kind of energy for children to be allowed to transition when they're still fucking kids and don't know what the fuck they want to do with themselves. Me personally, like, all the power to you if you want to fucking change your gender or whatever the fuck. But, like, I just think it's weird to publicly put that out there for kids to do as if it's like the right thing. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to change your gender, like, think about it for a while as you're 12, when you're 18, and then make that the fucking decision as an adult.
Like, some kid on
you can't buy lottery tickets, but you can change your gender.
Some kid on TikTok
What?
on this topic. This kid on TikTok made this whole like PowerPoint presentation thing with the green screen about how there's he's like, people that make fun of like saying there's only 2 genders on this app are making it toxic, and they're going to like why there's more than 2 genders in this whole PowerPoint. And this kid's like 10 to 12 max. And then he tags me. You just see like him like at cringe Kev. I'm like, oh, this fucking kid's just exposing me for being like. And I'm like, this kid clearly hasn't been paying attention to the literature. Because if he actually watched my content, he knows as much as I make 2 gender jokes. I'm pro tranny more than anyone out here. You know it, but you know what I mean. Like for him to act like I'm the guy to come at. Like, you're barking up the wrong choir.
If there's more than, like, 2 genders, then why do shirts only come in male and female?
So the way it was explained to me by that
How about
bitch
that?
Rochelle.
Explain that to me. Why don't shirts come in more than 2 genders if there's more than 2 genders?
Jen also said she wanted to be talking about this podcast, Landon's Girl, so I'm going to talk about her now because she talked about that. We argued this topic the other day. She explained to me that there's only 2 sexes, but gender is a different thing. That's why gender was created.
I don't care.
But
I don't believe in
speaking of that means gender. I could be an attack helicopter then.
No, I don't believe in that. Gender and sex are the same. I don't care how you feel about that.
You also come from a religious family, and like,
yeah, but I'm not religious though. I am not religious, even though I came from that. My believings on it aren't like Jesus said it's wrong, even though Jesus did say it's wrong. I don't care about that.
Jesus probably would touch kids if he was a real person. Based on the people that are
based on what
his followers.
I mean, the Catholics are doing a whole different thing, so I can't really speak on that. The Catholics' idea of religion is not what it's supposed to be. Like, I'm someone who's actually read the Bible. Like, they're doing it wrong.
You've read the Bible from
I read the
start to
Bible
finish.
from start to finish. Man, I grew up in a religious household.
What was your favorite quote? Proverbs 13 to 19.
My favorite part is obviously the story of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Why? What is it story? Tell a biblical story. It's great religious on the.
Do you want to hear about the fucking the story of
Yeah,
Sodom and Gomorrah was
story.
when Abraham's nephew went to the city, even though God told him not to go. The city's basically like Vegas.
If you're telling Bible stories, you're like this fucking blunt up.
It's like Vegas, except people are trannies and then fucking animals in the street and all types of shit.
Oh yeah, and he said he was gonna burn them down. It's like Vegas, yeah.
And then he literally sent fire and brimstone and killed every gay person in the city.
Nice.
I only like that story because I just think it's funny that people want to get married in churches, and that's like a story in the Bible. So that's why it's one of my favorite stories. Cause it's just
okay. Speaking of that, you ever seen that movie Year One? That kind of had that and some other Bible stories like mixed in like a comment. How'd you like? Did you like that movie?
It wasn't bad.
It's only funny if you knew the Bible.
I guess, yeah.
Because I saw it, I found it funny because like I understood that there's like all these stories.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean,
but like I'm like, if someone never read any of these fucking Bible stories, this would be a shitty movie.
One of those yes, no, maybe so type of things. Like,
what's your favorite movie? I meant to ask.
Of all time?
Sure.
Oh, fuck, bro. I like a lot of shit. I like a lot of movies.
What's the best movie of all time then? A lot of people say The Godfather, but I haven't even watched it.
I like The Departed. The Departed is dope.
The Departed's a really good movie, actually.
I like The Town. I like Training Day. I like a lot of like crime type movies, but
I
also
have like
good
good writing.
There's
all
I like
good writing.
Meet the Parents and shit. And Meet the Fockers. I love that series.
I forgot about those movies. Those are good.
Like, it's hard for me because I'm such a big critic on movies. Like, I'm a really big movie person. Movies and music. I'm really into entertainment, so that's kind of like one of the things I always wanted to do in life was to be like a critic.
Why don't you just do it? Like,
because I feel like you're an asshole when you're just some guy on the internet that don't watch your shit and you don't have a degree. You're not like someone
you
who's
don't need a degree to have an opinion. It's just an opinion.
I guess, yeah.
This is what
I know. Like, I didn't go to art school. I didn't go to film school to like judge people's art. You know what I mean? I just feel like kind of a dickhead talking shit on their craft. Even though it's my personal opinion, it's kind of like, you know.
Do like food. No one gives a fuck about talking shit about food.
Yeah, I can. Like, if I say, like, you know, Indian food is trash, people will be like, oh, he hates Indians.
Yeah, but that thing is, like, not all Indian food is trash.
I mean, the only thing that I actually would fuck with is, like, butter chicken, to be honest with you.
But that's what I mean. But, like, every race has something on the menu that tastes delicious. If
I
it's
mean, I
done
don't
right.
want to say everything because there's like cannibal cultures and shit. So.
Yeah, true. But you know what I'm saying. Like any restaurant you go to, like
it's something
most part, you won't like everything, but there's something on there if they're good cooks that
Indian
will
food
be
is
good.
definitely most likely to make you like shit yourself though.
I had this Indian place
and like Mexican, but not really Mexican. It's really just Taco Bell.
If you're on an island, you had to eat one type of food the rest of your life. What do you pick? I think I go Mexican or some sort of like burritos and shit like that.
I would pick probably either Caribbean or Chinese
like jerk food and shit. Chinese
jerk food. LOL,
what are you
bro.
Bat? What are you picking? Bat? Fuck to eat?
Well, because you can eat so many things. Yeah, I could have dog if I wanted to some days, and like fried bat soup, and I just have traditional Chinese food, which is like chicken wings and like chicken fried rice. Like there's so many options with Chinese food.
I thought I had this Chinese girlfriend, but it ended up she just had Down syndrome. I'm totally kidding. This guy's face is like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
People say I'm offensive and shit. I'm like, bro.
I'm about to joke. I'm working on for stand up.
Yeah. I don't know how downy work jokes really work for
So like I'll show you this clip after. It's from a podcast. You know Brandon Schaub? It's his podcast. Him and I think Khaled. But they're interviewing not Spike Lee. Who's the Asian? He's a comedian.
Oh yeah. I saw that. I posted it on my Snapchat.
And he's like, I was molested when I was 9. It's a serious story. He's like, I was molested every day. Oh, what the fuck's his name?
Is it actually a true story though?
Yeah, it is. He's
I
like,
didn't watch the whole thing.
like, I was molested by a kid. He's like, at 9, I was molested by a Down syndrome guy every day all summer for one summer. So but the way he says it, like the two guys interviewing start just dying of laughter because it's just the most
calmly. He's just
bizarre thing. He's like, what do you mean?
And then I will die before I let.
What was his name?
Down you.
What the fuck was that guy's name? You know the guy I'm talking about.
Like I don't know. I couldn't imagine having my kid be molested. That would actually just break my heart.
I'll show you after.
That'd break my heart. I feel like
no, but I didn't even think the guy got
as a
molested.
parent.
Really, the story was like this guy lured them into like a barn with fucking candy. So he was saying he like willingly went every day, knowing he would have to like deal with some shit just to get his
free
free
in R.
candy.
Kelly's fucking basement aren't really willing participants either because like some days they really showed up and some days they didn't want to. So I mean,
But if you willingly show up one day and accidentally stay a couple extra days, that's just one visit.
I mean, mind you, I think R. Kelly's kind of innocent. Like it's fucked up that he fucks some teenagers, but in the same
nobody's
breath,
going to R.
I think
Kelly's
those
house.
girls are willingly want to fuck him. So
Yeah, it's not even like he's a bad looking dude. Like Harvey Weinstein, you're like, yeah, people probably didn't want to fuck.
no, I don't. But that's Weinstein to me was a power move though. He's just like, you're not getting this role unless you fuck me. Like
Yeah.
And they're like, all right.
That's
so to me, that's not really rape.
I'll
You
suck
just-
your dick.
I would just be like, I'm not gonna do it. And
I always
then
wanted to
would
be
just-
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I would just say no and then not take the role and have my integrity. But if you did suck the dick, you can't say that you got raped because like you didn't have to suck the dick; it was put on the table for you.
The best about
Yeah,
Weinstein,
choice.
I was watching like an Obama fundraiser speech and it was ran by Weinstein and Michelle Obama's up there and she's like, first off, I want to shout out Harvey Weinstein, great friend, like all this shit going off and you're like, this clip now just does not sound right coming from Michelle Obama, who's like the like standard of like
It doesn't
political
age well.
correctness.
It doesn't age well, but like
These are their friends. These are all these elite friends who you look up to.
What it is
Oprah's
like,
friend.
sometimes you tell one of your friends demons, but like, oh, that could never happen to me. I couldn't have a friend that's like.
You know the guy's rapey. I don't
Actually,
care
you know
what you say.
Yeah, I know a couple guys that have done some questionable shit to girls. So let me push that one back.
Yeah?
I know a couple guys that have fucking definitely done some very questionable things to women for sure.
Yeah?
You don't? They're all white guys, so
Fuck.
I don't know one black guy.
Why you calling me out like that, fam?
I'm just saying, like I know white guys that have definitely committed a sexual assault or two.
Well, like
Borderline, if not full on rape.
No, I haven't done rape.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
No,
Jesus.
but my worst story, in all honesty, I was first year university, and the worst thing I did, and I'm not happy about it, is I went around like burger flipping, you know? But
to chicks.
everybody in the room, like guys, girls, I was equal with it, but still, like in hindsight, that's sexual harassment. I was just shit-faced burger flipping everyone.
Just flipping titties.
Yeah, you just went to a burger flip and you didn't for
What they call it?
yeah, at the time and like, but like it was one of those things that started off with our buddies, but it was like I was in a room on a rampage, just getting everyone, and like, and I look back and like that's like definitely sexual like harassment now, and I apologize to people out there like
100%.
affected.
Yeah, but in the same breath, it's just like, come on, but like there has to be a level of like understanding harmless shit and like genuine like.
But it was more my own like reflecting back. I'm like that's inappropriate.
But I'm just saying, like as a society, we need to be like, is this guy really trying to be the guy out here trying to flip a titty to get a piece of titty, or is this like a drunk guy fucking around with all his friends?
That's
Like,
what
you know
a
I mean?
war was, but still,
Of course,
it's fucking weird still.
It's seen
I feel
as
bad
wrong,
for it.
and you know what I mean. But like, yeah, we're all drunk having fun. I
It's still fucking weird and inappropriate. And like,
yeah, I guess.
looking back, like that's the worst thing. And it's still
I got
like
caught purple nurpling
this guy purple nurple.
in my 8th grade class. But
So
she
the
was
producer's
under her-
saying he purple nurpled his
But
girl in the
after
8th
she had
grade
already
class.
done it to me, I got caught.
See, that's not.
We
like,
used to play
And then-
titty tag
that's
in my
flirting,
in my
man.
grade
That's
school.
flirting.
My
man.
We
teacher
played
pulled
straight up
me
titty
aside
tag.
and
Yeah,
had a
that's
very
flirting.
serious conversation about this.
Yeah.
We used to literally play titty tag. We used to like have water balloon fights, and girls would purposely show up in white shirts so their bras would show. Like my grade school was different. Like I think sexual assault was like a focal point for us more than anything.
I think it was
And all the
more of
girls
like
about
that
it,
was a
like-
back then. That was also the way of like flirting in a way. Like he said, like
Yeah, you're just so like animalistic. You just like don't know how wrong it is to like
Yeah.
see a girl that you like and like smack her ass.
yeah, like
the hallway.
shove her down the stairs. You know.
How about whoa? I don't know how we got there.
This guy's like, wait, what am I agreeing to? I haven't shoved anyone down the stairs other than like.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Is that Kanye?
Okay. It's Hov, bro. God
Is that? No, the Kanye quote I was thinking of is George Bush hates black people. Remember that
I was
one?
like, wow, when I heard him say that, I'll tell you right now, that fucked me up because
It's like a charity thing.
no, it's just the first time I ever heard a rapper actually be on some real political shit. Like this nigga just said out of
I heard
nowhere.
about it, and
He's
I
just sitting
didn't
there.
believe it
He's
at
just there with Mike Myers, like of all people.
Of all
And
people, dog.
and he's like George Bush does not care about black people. Mike Myers is just like, okay, now back to you, Steve. Like,
Yeah, right? It's like,
what do I do about this?
Let's just pivot this. He pulled no.
and-
Mike Myers did what I
You couldn't pivot this.
no,
It's
but
too much.
What Mike Myers did is a classic. Like because he does stand up, all he did was just like have that mentality. Like
Yeah.
let's pivot on to the next thing. Like show goes on because like that's
It
just the
was too fucking
showman.
much, to be honest with you.
But like,
I
what do you
liked
go?
it.
What do you say, Mike Myers? Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, and he also hates Canadians. Like, like
It's not his problem.
yeah, like jumps in there. Yeah, like,
But it is what it is. I mean, the people did complain about the levies for fucking years prior to that, and like,
well, he also took down 2 towers and
there's also that.
orchestrated a fucking
he's got a little
attack.
bit of blood on his hands. So.
That's not him though. That was something above him. He's not that smart. Let's be real.
I mean, you're still to blame.
I'm still torn on the conspiracy with
Just fuel melting steel beams, or what?
no, the QAnon conspiracy or QAnon about Corona being a
Coronavirus.
Oh shit!
it's Corona
Better
time
not do it again.
about the pedophiles.
You almost hit your sneeze quota. Once you hit your sneeze quota, you gotta leave, bud.
Don't be touching niggas with your hand.
Dog, it's
Yeah, that New
allergies.
York, the New York video. Yo, don't touch niggas with your hands, B.
Dog, I'll definitely sneeze again. I'm about to sneeze like right now. See?
Weak bitch, white immune system.
Oh boy.
I always
Yep.
say it's like, you know what? White people could have never handled slavery. You guys would have gotten shit done. Your bodies are too weak.
Speaking about genetics, my dad did his DNA test.
Oh, let me guess. He's like
No.
1% African, so
No.
I want to say nigga.
My bad. He found he found another sister.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking random.
Cause so
Papa was a Rolling Stone, eh?
no. So his dad he grew up with. He had like
Yeah.
he was the oldest of 6.
Mm-hmm.
But like his dad, he didn't know it wasn't his real dad. Like he met my grandma when
okay,
she was
okay,
pregnant
yeah,
until
yeah,
the guy
yeah.
passed on like later in life. So apparently with my grandma was like my dad was a date rape baby, but she kept it and like
Date rape.
this other kid like took the
Jeez.
baby and then they had a
That was a
family.
really common thing back then, eh? Just girls just being like,
Yeah,
oh,
so he found
I'm
it.
keeping this kid.
He found a sister and she was adopted because she was also a date rape baby.
That's fucked up.
So like how many more hypothetically could be out there? But like I was
This
thinking,
guy's like Genghis Khan or some shit.
I like does that make me a quarter rapist?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
That explains the burger flipping.
It does.
Yeah.
You're inclined to want to do it. Like,
I
in
just
your
couldn't
blood.
help. I was like, a fourth of me
But
always
they do-
wanted this.
Did you say that? Like, you are predisposed to, like, the things that your family has done in their past. They say that is a part of who you are. It's, like, stretched into your DNA.
But the thing is, with me with that, it's more of a
You watched that movie Blood
Yeah.
on Netflix?
yeah, it's a fucked up movie,
Sean
Bloodline.
William Scott.
But,
it's a good horror.
what I was-
Well, serial killer.
What I was saying about the bloodline thing is the fucking yeah, I can't remember what the fuck I was saying about the bloodline thing.
Buddy, I'm stoned that I'm sipping on this Patron right now.
Jeez.
Oh
Red
yeah,
Bull.
but he did find out he was related to also a king of Ireland,
Nice.
but the king was the king of 9 hostages.
That sounds
So-
you.
No, so the way this guy became king is he took a hostage from family member of each of the 9 royal families in Ireland at the time.
That's awesome.
Held them as all hostages within his kingdom, and that's how he became king. That's a baller move. Didn't kill any of them. Just took them all, a family member, one member of each family for hostage.
That'll get you, what, 10 years per hostage?
What?
I mean...
That's awesome.
No, you probably wouldn't get
They probably lived good, too.
They probably lived good. They'll probably just run that concurrent. Probably just do a 20-piece for that.
That guy's a sick
I'm just thinking of the jail time he would get here for doing that crime.
Listen, fam,
And that
back
came from the
then,
rapist side.
It's a
that came from the rapist
hanging or
side.
beheading.
No, but I'm saying now, like, what time would you get for that? Kidnapping 9 people? You probably get like 20 years.
No, but that's like Trump kidnapping 9 like people from the royal family. Like you wouldn't even know. The public wouldn't even know that happened. I don't think. Would they?
10 separate people?
I don't think.
10
9.
Would it be 10
9.
separate
There's
people?
9 hostages.
That's what I'm saying. I think it'll be
Like, it's not like 9 people in one
Yeah,
house.
No,
if you're
but
kidnapping 9,
Nah, you're getting a
It's
straight
different.
life boss for that.
No, but you
You're
gotta,
getting a straight
you
life
gotta,
for that.
you gotta think.
Holy
They're
fuck.
it's like
You're a
it's-
serial
no,
kidnapper.
but they're dictator. You're the leader though. It's like when you're like back then when you're the king. It's not kidnapping. It's like that's business.
Yeah, it is true. It's true.
It was how he got the throne. It was like other kings versus other kings. It's like I'm gonna take a member of each family. Now I have the throne.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
They won't go to
It's a
war
little
with
bit
me.
different. It's a little different. I was just trying to modernize it to see, like, you know what I mean? If the juice is worth the squeeze.
What do you mean by that?
Like, how much money is the kidnapping really worth?
Yeah, that was more of a power move to get the.
Exactly.
Because I don't know what the money situation was back then. Were they on the gold standard? Like. What time we got
Some
going
gold
here?
bullions.
Fuck, it's already 46 minutes in. I don't even remember what the fuck we talked about.
What are you, two back ones?
Pokemon for about 5 minutes.
But I get on a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh stretch with the Blue Eyes White Dragon and shit.
Fucking cord team.
Bro, I
Anything-
watched the first 2 episodes
Any-
like, last week.
Of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that
Oh
shit.
my god.
Anything
I'm
else,
a sick man. You're a third-rate duelist with a
Fourth rate deck. Yeah, that's
Oh my
crazy.
God. What a
That's a hard disc, too. Like, not only are you a third-rate duelist, but you have a fourth-rate deck.
Roasting.
Your deck is even worse than yours, man.
Should we wrap this
What's
bitch
better,
up or
that?
what?
Or your bitchin' heat.
What's better than that? The bitchin' heat's always the
The
best.
bitch and heat. The bitch and heat one's good. I can't say it's
Yeah.
good. But should we wrap this shit up?
Yeah, we can call it a fucking night, bro.
Before we run into fucking shit here.
I'm still
We're at 47. Yo, it's crazy though. Like I haven't stopped this, but like most of our podcasts aren't that long. Like realistically, they're not too long.
Well, fuck, we have the freedom now of like being able to shoot it here, so it's not like, you know.
47:03. All right, I'll end it here. Have a great one, guys. Like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we can.
Jats Veteran.
At Cringe Cav. Hopefully we can
At
actually
Jats
post.
Veteran.
Yeah, the
Follow
Jack
my boy DB Visuals for.
DB
There's
Visuals.
underscore somewhere. In
He's
there.
the producer. DB_Visuals 4.
Yeah.
He's our producer.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Follow Goldie Glock, Goldie_Glock for all your jewelry needs.
All your gold needs.
Yes, all your gold.
If
gold
you
needs.
guys also,
Look at my chain at.
if you guys need face masks, I sell bandanas during this time of need. But in all seriousness, if you guys want us to talk about anything, shoot us a DM. We're always open.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, share, give us criticism, start shit. Tell us,
Yeah. Tell us what shit.
say racial slurs to us. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I love the smoke in the comments. I love it. I live for that shit.
All right, bless up.